Good morning, my fellow zombies. So, today on this bright apocalyptic morning, we're going to be drawing this fella, this lucky fella for his birthday present. Shh. Okay, this is just a quick 5-minute sketch at the drawing board. Now this guy, you can't really see from these pictures, not great pics, but he's got quite a squishy down little head. Okay, he's got quite a square, squishy down little head. Don't think I'm going to draw him as a strict box head, but I'm going to do a quick technical pencil line here first. But he does have quite a few square things about him. Typically on each photo the hair's parted on a different side. He's obviously done a mirrored selfie, but we'll just have to guess which one's right. I'm going to go for this picture here anyway. Eyebrows, now it's all concentrated. He's got quite a large forehead there and it's all squished down here. He's got tiny nose. That top lip, wow. Okay, so I'm going to start round about here. We're not having one of those lines up here for the eyes. Down about here. I'm going to say nose around there. Little square end on it. Huge eyebrows. Okay, there you go. So I do like to do these little technical pencil drawings first because I'm a chicken poo, that's why. Bit of a sort of quiffy brush up and over there, bit of a comb over to be fair, and a bit of hair around there. Eyes, quite big soppy brown ones, quite wide, something like that. Okay. And little laughter bags underneath. Mouth is just the widest thing I've ever seen. I'm going to do that line there. See how it comes down there? The actual line of the mouth goes under the bottom lip. That's your smile. But he's got a flat smile going straight across. So, you know, that's the way you can set it up like that if you want. Oh man, that's a lip. He's got a funny little straight beard going across here. Sorry dude, I'm picking your face apart. Funny little beard, but we're loving your face, man. It's great. Bit of a frowny line going on there. Skinny little neck in that one. That one, it looks like he's got a fat neck, but just to emphasise the width of his face, we're going to give him a nice little skinny neck. Might even give him a bow tie just to make him look like a birthday boy. Okay, now that's a quick pencil rendering. Now we're going to go straight in with the marker. As per usual, probably going to start with this eye over here. So, good old Edding 500s. Eyelashes. Peter down to nothing, colour in that big dark eye there, always leaving a nice little shine. Yeah, just to give it some life. And the same over here, bit slopey. He's actually got quite slopey eyes. He's got quite slopey eyes, but because of the squishiness of the face, there's only so much angle you can put on them. So we're going to put the angle in the bottom of the eye here, bottom of the iris, going downwards like that. Gives it that slopey look. Yeah. Eyelids, as you can see, hasn't really got any eyelids. Can't really see them. Not really worth bothering about. Although, if you add this, it makes it look like it's got sunken eye. You see, which he has kind of. Laughter bags we've got going on under here. Yeah. Little itty bitty button nose. Bit square, so we're going to emphasise that squariness again. Boing. Yeah. Bit of mouth, smiley cheek lines, my favourite S lines because they're like an S shape, and the all important smiley mouthy lips. Yep. Top of the lip. Don't often do this for men because most men don't have that prominent lips, certainly not the top one. But this guy has. I'm going to do the famous stubble line across the bottom here. If you want to make a line look like stubble, you just do that. There you go. Broken line equals stubble. And up here and up to the forehead. And over this side we've got the smiley cheek sticking out there. Not that he's got much of one, but we're going to put it in anyway. And he's also got a heavy brow line there. Coming up to the forehead. Indication of his little comb over quiffy thing. There. Bit of heavy hair coming up here. Little bit hanging down there. He's got little brush over bits here, you see. Yeah, little Julius Caesars, as I like to call them. There you go. That's the outside of there, a little sticky up bit, just for comic effect. And his ears ain't up to much. Oh, actually, I'm just going to stick his little frown line in there. Ears aren't up to much, they're quite small, insignificant, don't really feature on him. So there you go. Yeah, drawing the little skinny neck here. And stuffy white collar. Might get the big black pen for that. What do we think? Hasn't actually got any crow's feet at all, and he's only quite a young chap. So I've got to be careful how many wrinkles we give him, if any. Probably none. Right, there we go. Big pen, big pen. This is the Eyebrow Pen. As you will know, it's the Edding 850. Although I keep that covered up because this one's full black, this one's slightly worn out. That is why we have the tape on the ends. Full black, we're going full black on the eyebrows. Doesn't matter if we're a bit scrappy with the eyebrows because they're supposed to be made of hair. So I'm not going with a brush effect for these. I'm just doing fairly solid because there's no need. We know they're all made of hair. There you go. Ooh, we like that. Should we use this? Let's do a little bit, see if we can get some brush out of the new pen. Yes, bit of brush effect there. Just lift the pen off and you've got yourself a little brush effect. Yep, from the top, from the roots. Bit of Julius Caesar brush over there. Yeah, we've got good pens today. Sometimes I can come in and pick up a pen and it'll be utterly rubbish. I always blame my pens, I know, not good, but it's true. Some pens have a dry nib, some pens have a soft nib, some pens have a round nib. These ones are nice and hard and they're giving me brush effects, so I'm happy with these today. There you go, a little bit of messy hair. Oh yeah, we're going to do the bow tie. One bow tie, this is how you do it with a big pen. Okay. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doo. Actually, I'm going to keep that pen because that's my fave. That's more or less it. What I am going to do with this one, because it's a studio one, rub out a couple of lines on here. That'll do, I'm not that precious. Now he has got a little bit of flum buff. A little bit of facial hair. So we're going to give him a little square beard going on here with this particular dried out pen, which gives me a nice little brush effect. Very good flum buff. Well done, my friend. A little bit there. And he's actually got a little flum buff tash as well. A little bit of flum buff. We like that. Yeah. Just the right level of running out. Give this another couple of sketches and this pen will be useless. But at the minute, it's giving me nice, faint, brushy brush. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, grey. Lips. Top lip obviously needs a big old coating of grey. Just to emphasise that, and I'm leaving that top edge there clear, just so it stands out, because we've already filled in his top lip and it pushes it all back, you see. So, we're going to do that, and we're going to do that, and the bottom. And we're going to give him nice dark eyes with this. This is my favourite Copic wide pen. Excellent pen. Should have kept on making this Copic rather. There we go. Bit of shadow, just a hint. As you know, we never go too overboard with the shadow because you shouldn't rely on shadow for a quick drawing, really. Though it does add depth, as we know. There we go. A little bit of grey ears, a little bit of shadow under there. Brings the jaw forward. A little bit of shadow under the nose. And do you know what? I think I'm about happy with that. Yeah, we like. Maybe a little bit of shade down here. Yeah. Job done. There we go. Happy Tuesday, stay safe.